If you are evaluating identity theft protection and trying to decide whether IdentityIQ is the right fit, this review delivers a clear, practical answer. We will cover how IdentityIQ works, where it excels, where it trails competitors, and the questions most buyers ask before subscribing. By the end, you will know exactly who should choose IdentityIQ and how to get the most value from it. Start with the basics. IdentityIQ is a consumer identity theft protection service from IDIQ, a company founded in 2009. IdentityIQ's core promise is comprehensive monitoring plus hands-on restoration support at value-oriented prices. Most plans revolve around 3 pillars. First, credit monitoring across 1 or 3 bureaus to catch new accounts, inquiries, and changes in your credit profile. Second, identity surveillance that watches for your personal data on the dark web, in breach dumps, public records, and change of address systems. Third, restoration and insurance to help you recover and cover certain eligible expenses if identity theft occurs. Plan structure is tiered, and specifics can change with time or promotions. The entry tier typically includes 1 bureau credit monitoring, basic identity monitoring, and standard alerts. Mid-tiers often move to 3 bureau monitoring, add broader dark web coverage, and include more frequent credit score tracking. The top tier usually bundles 3 bureau monitoring with expanded insurance limits, prioritized restoration, and enhanced alerting. Because pricing and features update periodically, always confirm the current plan matrix on the official IdentityIQ site before you buy. If you are on a budget and want 3 bureau visibility without bundled device security software, IdentityIQ's mid and upper tiers tend to be strong values. How the monitoring works is what determines day-to-day usefulness. On the credit side, IdentityIQ connects with Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. You get alerts for new trade lines, credit inquiries, changes to personal information, collections, and potential fraud indicators. Monitoring uses soft pulls, so it does not impact your credit score. Many plans include daily or monthly credit score updates, depending on tier. While score models vary, the purpose is trend visibility and a fast signal when something unexpected hits your file. Outside of credit files, identity surveillance widens the net. IdentityIQ scans for your email addresses, phone numbers, usernames, passwords, and even some financial data on the dark web, where stolen credentials are traded. It also checks for signs of misuse in public records, such as address changes through USPS systems or court and property filings that might indicate identity takeover. If a match appears, you receive an alert with context and recommended next steps. Because dark web discovery is opportunistic, not every breach yields an immediate alert. New dumps appear at irregular intervals, so your monitoring value accumulates over time. Does IdentityIQ use AI? Like most modern protection platforms, IdentityIQ combines rules-based detection from credit bureaus and data partners with machine learning techniques to group related risk events, highlight anomalies, and reduce false positives. For example, systems can correlate a new inquiry in your credit file, a sudden address change, and a fresh credential exposure in the same week to elevate the alert priority. IdentityIQ's goal is to surface the items most likely to require your attention while filtering background noise from normal account updates. When something goes wrong, restoration and insurance matter more than dashboards. IdentityIQ offers access to restoration specialists who guide you through placing fraud alerts, freezing credit, disputing unauthorized accounts, coordinating with banks and lenders, and filing police or FTC identity theft reports if needed. Many plans include up to $1 million in identity theft insurance for eligible out-of-pocket expenses and lost wages related to identity theft, subject to policy terms and carrier approval. Read the certificate of insurance closely so you understand what is and is not covered, including any sublimits for certain categories like legal fees or travel. Setup is straightforward. After sign-up, you will verify your identity through knowledge-based authentication questions. You then add monitored elements such as SSNs for you and dependents, email addresses, phone numbers, and financial accounts where supported. Turn on alerts by email and SMS so you do not miss critical events. If you opt for 3 bureau monitoring, confirm that each bureau has been successfully linked in your dashboard. Consider freezing your credit at all 3 bureaus proactively to reduce the risk of new account fraud. Monitoring still works with freezes in place, and many consumers prefer the extra barrier. How does IdentityIQ compare with competitors? LifeLock pairs identity protection with Norton security tools, VPN, and device-level protections, which is ideal if you want a bundle that includes antivirus and privacy features. Experian IdentityWorks integrates deeply with the Experian Bureau, offers family plans, and can be convenient if you already use Experian for free credit reports. Aura emphasizes an all-in-one suite with password management, antivirus, and parental controls in higher tiers. IdentityGuard leverages AI-driven dark web and risk analytics. IdentityIQ's edge is value for 3-bureau credit monitoring and strong restoration help, without bundling device security, which keeps costs competitive for buyers who already have antivirus or prefer separate tools. If you specifically want bundled device safety features, a competitor may fit better. If you prioritize credit depth and identity restoration per dollar, IdentityIQ is compelling. Common questions come up during research. Will monitoring affect my credit score? No, these are soft inquiries. Do I need 3-bureau monitoring? If you want the highest chance of catching new account fraud quickly, yes, because not all lenders report to all bureaus. Is there a free trial? Offers vary. Watch for promotional pricing and confirm the renewal rate. Can I monitor my children? Many plans provide child SSN monitoring or allow adding dependents, which is valuable against synthetic identity fraud. How fast are alerts? Credit-related events are generally timely once bureaus update. Dark web alerts depend on when new data sets are found and processed, so they may be bursty rather than continuous. How do I cancel? You can usually cancel through customer support or your account portal, but check billing periods and whether a trial converts to paid automatically. Best practices will increase your protection level. Freeze credit at all 3 bureaus to block most new account fraud. Use a password manager and enable multi-factor authentication on your bank, email, and brokerage accounts. Monitor your bank and credit card transactions with real-time alerts from your financial institutions. If an IdentityIQ alert arrives, act immediately. For a breached password, change it everywhere it was reused. For an unexpected inquiry or trade line, contact the lender, place a fraud alert with the bureaus, and consider a freeze if you have not already. Keep copies of all communications and reference numbers. They are essential during restoration and insurance claims. Who should choose IdentityIQ? If you are cost-conscious, want 3-bureau visibility, value clear alerting, and want direct help during incident recovery, it's a strong candidate. If you prefer an all-in-one digital security suite with VPN and antivirus in the same subscription, look at alternatives that bundle device protections. Ultimately, the right choice balances price, 3-bureau coverage, restoration quality, and the convenience of your dashboard experience. The bottom line is straightforward. IdentityIQ delivers solid identity theft protection with a focus on credit monitoring depth, practical alerts, and hands-on restoration, all at competitive prices. Verify the exact features and pricing on the day you subscribe, choose the tier that matches your risk profile, and combine the service with smart security habits. With that approach, you will materially reduce the likelihood and impact of identity theft.